Here's something plumbers know that you almost certainly don't. The toilet in your bathroom right now, the one you flush 10 or more times a day without thinking about it, has a tank sitting behind it that is silently filling up with a crusty, mineral-laden buildup that is slowly destroying its internal parts. The rubber flapper that controls flushing, the fill valve that refills the water, the chain, the jets under the rim, all of it being eaten away by the water itself. And here's the part that should make you angry. The solution costs $2. It takes 3 minutes to apply, and it has been sitting in the grocery store aisle this entire time, while the average American spends $271 every single time they call a plumber to fix the exact problem this $2 powder prevents. Today, we are going to fix that. Watch to the end, because the method matters, and I'm going to give you all of it. Let's start with a number that should put everything into context. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, approximately 85% of American homes have hard water. 85%. That means if you're watching this video, there is an overwhelming probability that the water flowing through your pipes, into your toilet tank, and through your plumbing right now is loaded with dissolved calcium and magnesium minerals. And every single time that hard water enters your toilet tank and sits there between flushes, it is depositing a microscopic layer of mineral scale on every surface it touches, including every rubber seal, every plastic valve, and every ceramic jet in your toilet. You can't see it happening, but it is happening right now in virtually every toilet in the country.
Here's what that buildup actually does, because this is where it gets expensive. The mineral deposits, called limescale, coat the rubber flapper inside your tank first. The flapper is the rubber seal that drops down after every flush to stop water from continuously draining from the tank into the bowl. When calcium and mineral deposits build up on that rubber flapper, it can no longer form a perfect seal. Water starts seeping past it continuously, silently, constantly, into the bowl. Your toilet runs. Not dramatically, not a flood, just a quiet, constant trickle. A running toilet caused by a compromised flapper wastes between 200 and 500 gallons of water per day. You don't hear it, you don't see it, but your water bill does. And eventually, you call a plumber, who charges you a $50 to $200 call-out fee just to show up, diagnoses the flapper, replaces it in 20 minutes, and hands you a bill for $110 to $130. That's just the flapper. The fill valve, the mechanism that refills the tank after every flush, also coats with mineral scale over time. When scale clogs the fill valve, your tank fills slowly. You flush, walk away, come back, and flush again without waiting, and nothing happens because the tank isn't full yet. That's a slow-filling toilet. Fix costs $60 to $200. The rim jets, the small holes under the rim of your toilet bowl that direct water to rinse the bowl with every flush, they clog with limescale too. When they clog, water doesn't distribute evenly under the rim. The bowl doesn't rinse properly. You're scrubbing, and the bottom of the bowl stays dirty no matter what you do, and your toilet starts flushing weakly, requiring double flushes for things that should clear in one. Professional descaling and part replacement, another $100 to $100. The national average for a single toilet repair call in 2025 is $271, and almost all of it is preventable.
Now, what actually fixes this? What is the $2 powder? It's citric acid. The same food-grade powder we've talked about in other videos for rust removal and fruit preservation. It costs $2 to $5 at Walmart, at most grocery stores in the canning aisle, or online in bulk. One bag lasts months of toilet maintenance, and it is chemically perfect for this specific problem. Here's why. Limescale, the mineral buildup that is destroying your toilet's internal parts, is primarily composed of calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate is alkaline. Citric acid is, as the name says, an acid. When an acid contacts an alkaline mineral deposit, a chemical reaction occurs. The acid breaks the calcium carbonate apart at a molecular level, dissolving it into the water so it can be flushed away. This is not scrubbing. This is not masking. It is dissolving the problem at its chemical root. And citric acid does this while being completely food-grade, biodegradable, non-toxic, and safe for your plumbing pipes and septic systems. Now, here's the critical thing most people get wrong. They've heard about putting things in the toilet tank, maybe bleach tablets, maybe those blue drop-in cleaners, and some of you reading this have probably used one of those blue toilet tank tablets. Stop. I mean that. Stop using them. Here's what the plumbing community actually says about those products. Bleach-based drop-in tank tablets are one of the fastest ways to destroy your toilet's internal rubber components. The constant exposure to concentrated bleach degrades rubber. Your flapper becomes brittle, cracks, and fails prematurely. You think you're being proactive with maintenance, and you're actually accelerating the exact failure you're trying to prevent. Plumbers know this, and the companies selling those tablets know this too. A faster failing toilet means more calls to replace parts. It's not a conspiracy, it's just a model that works out very conveniently for the industry.
Citric acid works completely differently. It does not degrade rubber. It does not harm plastic. It does not damage the glazed porcelain surface of your toilet. What it does is dissolve the mineral buildup that accumulates on those surfaces, protecting the rubber seals from the mineral coating that stiffens them, protecting the fill valve from the deposits that slow its operation, and clearing the rim jets that get progressively clogged with every hard water flush. And it does all of this passively, while the toilet is just sitting there being used normally. Here is the exact method. It's simple, but the order matters. First, open the toilet tank lid and set it aside somewhere safe. Look inside. If you've never done this before, what you see might surprise you. The interior walls of the tank, the parts, possibly the chain, there may already be a white or brownish crusty residue on some or all surfaces. That's your lime scale. That's what's been accumulating since the last time anyone cleaned in there. Step 2. Measure out 2 to 4 tablespoons of food-grade citric acid powder. For a lightly affected tank, one that you've maintained before or that gets cleaned regularly, 2 tablespoons is enough. For a tank with heavy visible buildup, go with 4 tablespoons. Step 3. Pour the powder directly into the tank water. You'll see it dissolve. It may fizz very slightly. No dramatic reaction. Step 4. Do not flush for at least 1 hour. 2 hours is better. Overnight is ideal. You want the citric acid solution to sit in the tank, in contact with all those mineral-coated surfaces for as long as possible. The acid needs time to penetrate and dissolve the scale. Step 5. After the wait period, flush normally 2 or 3 times. The dissolved mineral deposits flush out with the water.
For the toilet bowl itself, because lime scale accumulates in the bowl too, especially under the rim and along the waterline, add a separate solution directly to the bowl. Dissolve 4 tablespoons of citric acid in a cup of warm water and pour it into the bowl, making sure to get it up under the rim where the jets are. Let it sit for 30 minutes to an hour, scrub lightly with a toilet brush, and flush. That brown or orange ring at the waterline that regular toilet bowl cleaners have never fully removed? Citric acid dissolves it, because unlike most toilet bowl cleaners that contain surfactants and fragrance designed to mask odors and temporarily clean, citric acid chemically attacks the calcium carbonate that is the structural foundation of that staining. You're not cleaning around the problem. You're eliminating the chemistry that causes it.
How often should you do this? For ongoing maintenance, if you're starting from a clean or mildly affected state, once a month is sufficient. Pour 2 tablespoons into the tank before bed, let it work overnight, and flush in the morning. That monthly habit costs you literally pennies and keeps the internal components of your toilet free from the mineral buildup that causes the vast majority of toilet repairs. For the first treatment, if your toilet has significant existing buildup, that brownish ring in the bowl, slow filling, weak flushing, that constant low-level running sound, do a 4 tablespoon tank treatment. Wait overnight, flush, and repeat 3 days later. Then switch to monthly maintenance. You are not a plumber. You are not doing any repairs. You are doing chemistry, dissolving a problem before it becomes a mechanical failure.
Now, let me be transparent about what citric acid does not fix, because accurate information is the whole point. Citric acid dissolves mineral scale. It does not fix a flapper that is already cracked and broken. It does not fix a fill valve that has mechanically failed beyond mineral clogging. It does not unblock a sewer clog deep in your drain line caused by root intrusion or foreign objects. If your toilet is running constantly,
not filling at all, or has visible cracks in its tank or bowl, you need a plumber. No powder will fix structural failure. The point of the citric acid method is prevention. It keeps the parts that are working correctly from being gradually destroyed by mineral accumulation, extending their lifespan significantly and reducing the frequency of repair calls over the lifetime of the toilet.
And here is the larger picture I want you to see. The home cleaning and plumbing product industry sells you toilet bowl cleaners, tank drop-ins, lime scale sprays, and specialty descaling products packaged in bright bottles with impressive marketing that collectively cost Americans hundreds of millions of dollars annually. Many of those products contain citric acid as their primary active ingredient. You are paying $6, $8, $10 for a bottle of branded toilet cleaner whose main functional component is the same food-grade citric acid powder you can buy for $3 a bag in the canning aisle. The markup exists because nobody connects the dots. They sell you the application, the spray bottle, the blue tablet, the gel under the rim, and you pay for the brand, the packaging, and the marketing. The chemistry? That's $3 a bag and has been sitting at Walmart the entire time.
So here is your action step from today. Next time you're at the store, walk to the canning aisle. Buy a bag of food-grade citric acid powder. Tonight, take the lid off your toilet tank. Look inside. If you see white or brown crusty buildup anywhere on those walls or parts, you're already behind on this. Pour in 2 to 4 tablespoons. Put the lid back, go to sleep. Flush in the morning. Start doing this once a month. That's it. That's the entire method that keeps the average toilet repair from happening on your schedule. And if this saved you from a future $271 plumber visit, and statistically, if 85% of you have hard water, it will, share this video. Because someone in your life is one crusty fill valve away from a plumbing bill they didn't have to pay.